So let's take a look at balance in life and including work, because I do want to make the distinction that there really isn't a difference between life and work life. Balancing our lives shows up in three distinct areas, and especially for us businesswomen, in the physical world, in our mental mindset, or it's going to show up operationally. So those are the three distinct areas that I'm actually focusing on for today, but always threaded in between my work and what we've heard today is that spiritual connection, that inner peace, what that is to you, and only you are going to know that. So when I talk about really assessing your strengths and your weaknesses and really getting to know who you are, what are you all about? What do you mean? What do you want out of life? If I do anything in my job is that I'm interested in helping you achieve what you want. But sometimes we have to figure out where in the heck are we out of balance. And a lot of times that has to do with our thinking processes. A lot of the times it has everything to do with our habits. And almost all the time it has everything to do with we're just not present, not awake, not conscious, and you just need a mentor, a friend, somebody who loves you, or having the due diligence to say, hey, this is not working. And you do this by an assessment sometimes daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, because I got to tell you, I have a forgetter. And just because I've done something yesterday, doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to do it today. So I need certain practices and things built in. I want to talk to you about the I know theory. How many of you have said, I know? I know. Now, you're with a bunch of friends. Maybe some of us today have sat around here and said, yeah, I know I really need to, get more organized. Or, oh, I would love to take that workshop and do that because I've forgotten how to do that and it would really help me do it. And your friend goes, I know. And the other person goes, I know. How many of you have been like, especially with food? I love the food stuff. I know I shouldn't be eating the junk food. I know. And you've got the codependent friends. I know. I know. I know. When you say, I know, your brain hears what? I know. And then your brain says, I guess there's nothing for me to do because I already know. Think about that. If we really know how to change something, if I really know that I have a character flaw or a habit that I need to change, and I tell myself, yeah, I know. Do you think I'm going to do anything about it? I really hate this word, but I've had to come to embrace it, and I just want to share it with you. It doesn't start with an F, but it starts with a D, and it's called discipline. Having daily discipline in my life helps me take the next step, so that daily action will take me to the next day. Soon it becomes a week, then it becomes a month, then it becomes years. It has been my honor and privilege to be here today, and I'm always open for business, so please, if you feel like my tagline is turning your roadblocks into your freeway. Anyway, thank you for letting me do this.